Hello, you guys. How are you? It's your girl, Shani. You already know how this go, boo. If you see my beautiful face, that means I got a beautiful message. What is happening? Hey, loves. How are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Shani Tea Session, y'all. Thank y'all for coming back and tapping in with your girl. Thank you for coming and chop it up with your girl. You know how this go. Get this tea served hot, served good, and good for the soul, y'all. Y'all know how it go. Listen, I had to pop back in, show my face, y'all, say what's up to you, and jump in and deliver this quick message, y'all know how I do. You know how it goes. So thank you for coming back and joining me. Thank you for coming back and tapping in with your girl. Thank you for just coming back to check out the messages, you guys. I do hope that my messages reach the right people. Even if you could just take one thing out of whatever message that I put out, even if you could just take one thing out of it, that helps you or benefits your life in some type of way, then I know that I have done my job. Okay, so again, like I said, welcome back to the Shani Tea Session over here, where I'm gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. If you rock with me, you already know I rocks with you, cause I love you, boo. Y'all know I'll be silly sometimes, and I can't take me sometimes, but you know what? We're gonna go on and tap into the message so I can go on and let y'all up off of here, okay? Now, you guys, listen. The message today, is save yourself first, okay? Save yourself first. Now, you might be like, Shani, what you mean save yourself first? Okay, well, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Y'all know I like to talk about it. You have to, be there for you before you are actually able to be there for anyone else. You have to learn how to go through your own cycles. You have to learn how to go through and close out certain cycles in your own life before you try to be there or bend over backwards for someone else, or pull someone else through their cycles, or through their trials and their tribulations. You have to remember that in order for you to help the next person, you have to help yourself first. Now, I know that that's, easier said than done. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, y'all, we go through life and we want to help everybody. We want to help everybody, especially the ones, with, such good hearts, big hearts. You see what I'm saying? You want to bend over backwards for people. You want to jump over oceans and rivers for people, even for the ones who wouldn't even jump over a puddle of water for you. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that just have such big hearts, and what we tend to do when we have big hearts, you guys, we tend to put ourselves on the back burner. You see what I'm saying? We tend to put our needs, our wants, our desires, you see what I'm saying, on the back burner, and everyone else's on the forefront. Okay, and it is normal, because a lot of y'all got a good heart. A lot of y'all are good people. A lot of y'all, a lot of people depend on you. A lot of people come to you, whether that's for advice, whether that's for help, whatever the case may be. This can be family, friends, any type of loved ones, any type of, co-workers, any type of, just anybody who, is so used to coming to you for their wants, their needs, their desires. You see what I'm saying? So, and they just, expect for you to fill their cup. You see what I'm saying? So, and a lot of the times, y'all, we go through not even really realizing how much, we are neglecting ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So, when you go through and you are just, skipping and hopping and trucking along for everybody else, you see what I'm saying? Like I said, you tend to not realize how much you are neglecting self. You see what I'm saying? And in order to be there for someone else, in order to help someone else, you have to be able to help yourself first. Now, being, I know that, to some people, you see what I'm saying, that may sound selfish. To some people, they might not agree with that. To some people, they might not like that. For some people, it might cause, some type of conflict, or, some type of, hostility, or, it just may upset certain people. You see what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying you have to learn how to say no. You see, a lot of y'all, are so used to saying yes, being a yes ma'am or being a yes man, and you don't know how to say no to certain people, or you don't know how to say no to people, period. I understand that, yes, as you go through life, and as you help people and help others, you see what I'm saying? You do gain your blessings in life. You see what I'm saying? You do, gain your blessings in life by being there and helping others. But, how can you reap, those blessings? How can you reach those blessings? How can you enjoy those blessings? How can you, make it to those blessings? You see what I'm saying? If you are so busy trying to uplift everybody else. You see what I'm saying? If you are so busy trying to pull everybody else through their problems, or be there to, keep everybody else from sinking in their problems. You see what I'm saying? And the key words in that sentence or that question, you guys, is, their problems. You see, again, like I said, a lot of the times, you want to, bend over backwards for people. You want to, put your, what you have to do for you to the side in order to make sure everybody else is straight. You see what I'm saying? Now, a lot of the times people bring on, conflict, or, problems or trouble, or, whatever the case may be in their own lives. And then, pretty much people create their own storms. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the times when people create their own storms, they don't want to sit in the midst of their storm. You see what I'm saying? What they tend to do is they tend to come to you, or they tend to come to, the person that they know is going to say yes. Yes, I'll help you. Yes, I'll lend you this money. Yes, I'll lend you my car. Yes, I'll give you this ride. Yes, I'll, whatever the case may be, you guys, make it fit how, however it fits within your life or your situation. But you cannot pull everybody with you as you're trying to grow in life yourself. You cannot pull everybody else's problems as you're trying to work through your own problems. You see what I'm saying? Because what you tend to do is it tends to weigh you down. You see what I'm saying? It tends to keep you from learning your lessons that you have to learn in life. You see what I'm saying? It keeps you from, it keeps you from, closing out your karmic cycles. A lot of the times, people don't know how to get through these karmic cycles, and that's okay, but at the same time, some people ask for help because they know that you're going to do it. Some people ask you for help because they know that you're going to drop everything, to come through for them. Okay. Some people come to you because they know that rather than them having to, solve their own problems, or rather than them having to learn their own lessons in life, rather than them going through and pulling themselves out of, from sinking. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a sink or swim thing. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times people get to a certain point in their life and it's like they begin to sink. So therefore they start to pull on you. You see what I'm saying? While you're trying to keep yourself from sinking. You see what I'm saying? While you're trying to swim your way out of your own trials, out of your own tribulations, out of your own struggle. You see what I'm saying? So, a lot of the times, again, like I said, you would jump over oceans and rivers for people who wouldn't even jump over a puddle of water for you. Now, Spirit is saying you have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no. Everything can't be a yes, because again, how can you reap your benefits? How can you reap your rewards? How can you get to where you're trying to go? Whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case may be for you in your life, loves, okay? How can you get to where you're trying to go if you're trying to pull everybody else with you? Okay, so I got a little example that I wrote down that I kind of want to, to help this make a little bit more sense, you guys. Because again, it is not selfish to be selfless. You see what I'm saying? In order for you to help someone else, or in order for you to, be there for anybody else, you have to be there for yourself first. And a lot of people, like I said, they're not going to like that. They're not going to like the fact that you choose to put yourself first. A lot of people are not going to like the fact, when you start telling them, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You see what I'm saying? I have to help me first. A lot of the times we have to learn how to get in this state of mind, you guys, because again, while you're trying to swim, and at the same time, you're trying to hold up everybody else, you're going to end up sinking. You're not going to be able to swim. I don't care how good of a swimmer you are, boo. You're not going to be able to swim and get up out of your storm or get up out of this whirlwind or whatever, you want to call it, with everybody else trying to hold you down. Now, you remember back in school, I don't know if some of you guys, remember this, but I remember being in high school or, middle school, high school, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But, and I remember being in gym class, y'all. We used to have gym class. Now, remember in gym class how, the teacher would have the rope hanging from the ceiling, or would have the rope, hanging, and each student would have to go through and I had to climb this rope, y'all. I hope y'all remember this rope. I know it ain't just me that remember this rope, y'all. Anyway, and each student would have to, you have to pull your way to the top of this rope as far as you can get to the top of this rope, right? Now, this rope, you guys, I know some ropes had like the knots in them where it was like easier for you to kind of grip and pull yourself up. You see what I'm saying? And to pull yourself up, if you remember what I'm talking about, y'all, to pull yourself up, to get to the top of this rope, some ropes didn't have the knots in them. So it was just the rope, you had to just, make your way up to the top as far as you can go, but I remember, I don't know about y'all, but I remember trying to, work my way up to, and I was a skinny little thing too, y'all. Ooh-wee. Anyway, y'all know I'm transparent. But I remember trying to climb this rope, and in the midst of trying to climb this rope, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. It took a whole lot of upper body strength. It takes a whole lot of upper body strength in order to pull this rope. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't try to play me for no fool now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So trying to pull yourself, imagine trying to pull yourself up this rope, okay? So imagine trying to pull yourself up this rope. Now, that right there alone, trying to pull yourself up this rope is already a challenging thing, right? It's already a challenge within itself, but if you think about it, now imagine, having 2-3 people hanging on to you as you're trying to pull yourself up this rope. You see what I'm saying? Y'all catching my drift? I know somebody catching my drift. Imagine having 2-3 people hanging on to you. Latched on to you while you're trying to pull yourself up this rope, you guys. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You want to know what's going to happen? Everybody going to fall. Why? Because while you're trying to pull yourself up this rope, you got 2-3 people hanging on to you. And what that tends to do is that tends to weigh you down. So it becomes more of a struggle, more of a struggle than it already was, just trying to pull yourself, using your upper body strength to pull yourself up this rope. Now you have 2-3 people hanging on to you and you're trying to pull yourself up this rope, and you got so much, weight on you, you're not going to make it to the top of the rope. You're not going to make it to the top of the rope. You wouldn't even probably make it to the middle of the rope, right? Everybody's going to fall, you guys, because you're too weighed down. And, being that you're too weighed down, you see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to make it to the top yourself. Why? Because you choose to have so many other people lashed on to you while you're trying to, reap your benefits, while you're trying to climb to the top yourself, while you're trying to climb up out of, whatever your situation is yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're bound to fall. Okay. And, that's just, it goes back to, you cannot help everybody. You cannot pull everybody with you. Okay. It's going to take you having to climb this rope, you guys, by yourself and make it to the top. Now, you climbing this rope and making it to the top, you see what I'm saying? And now you done made it to the top of this rope. You done made it to your destination. You done made it to, your level of growth, or, whatever. Like I said, y'all, it was just an example. So, but you done made it to the top of this rope. Now what you can do is you can teach the next person how to climb, how to use their upper body strength and pull themselves up this rope, rather than them holding on to you or you holding on to them, trying to climb this rope at the same time. Now you can look back and then you can teach or tell the next person how they can, what skills that they can use to pull themselves to the top of this rope. I hope I'm making sense to somebody, y'all. Okay. You can't climb to the top and help yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you have so much baggage, if you're holding on to so much baggage, if you're holding on to so many people, you see what I'm saying? You cannot allow yourself to be weighed down. Again, like I said, a lot of y'all have good hearts, kind hearts. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to be there for everybody. You want to be there for everybody, but not even realizing that trying to be there for everybody, and I'm sorry for my glasses, y'all. It's bright out here. Okay, the sun is out here bright. So, I'm like, let me go and do my video on my glasses. But anyway, you can't, trying to, save everybody else or trying to bend over backwards for everybody else, you guys. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to, help yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do what you have to do in life. If your car is broken down or halfway broken down to the point where, you about to almost be out of the car and somebody else calls you and they need a ride. Now you got to stop what you doing, which is working on your car, trying to figure out what's going on with your car. Now you got to put all that to the side and get in this same car and go give somebody, a ride, go give this person a ride, not even knowing whether or not you're going to break down on the way to help this person or give this person a ride. Not even knowing whether or not, your car is just going to cut off on you. You just don't know, rather than you, helping yourself first. And then trying to teach others how to help themselves. You just put yourself to the side, and it's time to stop putting yourself to the side. You can't be more consistent with helping other people than helping yourself. You see what I'm saying? Self comes first. Self has to come first, you guys. And you can't feel bad about it. I know a lot of the time saying no to people, you feel bad because people know how to manipulate you, okay? People are going to know how to manipulate you. And again, like I said, people are not going to like the fact that you choose to put yourself first. And it's not that you don't want to help people. Okay, let me make this very clear. People with good hearts, it's not that we don't want to help people. It's just that, we have to learn. We got to get in the habit of learning how to help ourselves first. You guys, you have to learn how to help yourself first. You have to learn how to let, Lil JoJo, figure out his own issues. You got to learn how to let Lil Sally, Sue, go through her own trials and tribulations and find her own way up out of it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when you pacify somebody else, and that's what that is, you see what I'm saying? Every time somebody going through something, or every time somebody, see themselves going through a storm, or they find themselves going through a storm that they created in their own lives, you see what I'm saying? And when you go and pacify these people, you're teaching these people, that they don't have to learn how to fend for themselves. You're teaching these people that don't worry, no matter what you're going through, I'll be there for you. I'll save you. I'll drop anything that I have to, do to help myself to come and help you. You see what I'm saying? You are enabling these people, you see what I'm saying, in their lives rather than allowing these people to learn, you see, because at the end of the day, it's always the ones with the good hearts who never have that somebody there to help them. You see what I'm saying? It's always the ones with good hearts who never have that somebody there to teach them, tell them, or bend over backwards for them. It's always, the ones with the good hearts, you guys. So it is time for you to learn how to save yourself. You have to be there for self first. You have to learn how to be there for self first, okay? That's just like in the midst of growing. As you growing, everybody is going through some type of growth. Everybody is going through some type of something in their lives right now, you guys. So it's like you have to go through your own darkness. You see what I'm saying? You have to, go through the darkness yourself and face your own shadow side, and reach that level of growth that you need to reach, that you need to get to. And then once you go through your shadow self, once you go through that darkness yourself, you see what I'm saying? Now you could teach other people how to maneuver, how to go through their darkness. You see what I'm saying? And come out on the other side. Because there is light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. But at the same time, you have to learn how to let people go through their own struggle. And it's, as hard as that is for a lot of people, and I know that it is, you guys, because, again, as I be transparent, I used to be one of those people. You see what I'm saying? I used to be one of those people who would just drop everything, come quick, and help everybody else. You see what I'm saying? And why? Because people with good hearts, people with kind hearts, they want to see everybody make it. You see what I'm saying? They want to see everybody make it. They want to see everybody happy. They want to be that person that, is just, called upon or looked upon for some type of stability or But again, like I said, you tend to not realize how much of a burden that you place on yourself by doing that. You see what I'm saying? So, and a lot of the times you got to be completely honest with yourself. A lot of the times the people that you are bending over backwards for, the people that you are saying yes to each and every time they call or stop by or, ask you for something, a lot of times these people, causes conflict within their own lives, you guys. So, a lot of the times conflict is just in people's nature. You see what I'm saying? Conflict is in a lot of people's nature, and you have to allow them to go through what they put themselves through. You see what I'm saying? You can't, dig a hole for yourself, and then when you start to sink in that hole, you expect for somebody else to pull you out or come and save you. You see what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense to somebody. Okay. Again, you got to be there for you before you're able to be there for somebody else. It's just like, you wanting to chase your happiness. You wanting to have certain things in your life. You wanted to be, in certain places. You want to have certain things. You see what I'm saying? In your life, but you can never get to this level of satisfaction, this level of happiness within on the inside. You see what I'm saying? You can't never get there for yourself because you're too busy making sure that everybody else get there for themselves. You can't always be that person. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, and this can be, again, like I said, this can be family, friends, co-workers. This can be anything, anybody. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like being a parent, you guys. It's just like being a parent. As a parent, we want to be there for, especially when you have a toddler. When your toddler fall, you want to be there every time. You jump. You want to be the one to save them. You want to, when your toddlers, fall and get a boo-boo, you want to be the one to, run and rescue them, kiss it, and just nurture, your toddler or your child or your children, whatever the case may be. And it's like, you want to do the same thing with everybody else too, and just like, just like I said, having kids, you guys, as parents, we can't always be there. You see what I'm saying? To pick our child up when they fall. You see what I'm saying? Because how are they going to learn to get back up, dust themselves off? You see what I'm saying? And keep it moving. You see, so that applies to everybody else too. That applies to other people in your life too. You know what I mean? You can't run to the rescue of everybody every time they fall. You see, you have to allow these people to get back up and keep it moving. You see, you have to, you have to allow them to get back up and keep it moving. Again, you have to learn how to close out, karmic cycles and allow other people to go and close out their karmic cycles. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, people know how to mind manipulate you. They know how to emotionally manipulate you in order to get what they want about you. They know what to say, what to do, how to say it, how to do it. You see, and the next thing you know, you find yourself once again dropping everything, that you have to do for yourself or everything that you need to be doing for yourself, and being there for everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So you can't allow, other people to pull you down. Go through what you need to go through. Find your way first. Save yourself. You see what I'm saying? You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself first in order to, teach or show somebody else how to save themselves. You can't save everybody as much as we would like to, you guys. We can't. And it's just, that's just life, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. Like I said, again, if we could, we would, we'd save everybody. We'd, bend over backwards for everybody. But again, you got to learn how to bend over backwards for yourself. You got to learn how to save yourself. You got to learn how to pull yourself through your own struggle. You got to learn how to go through your own darkness and find your way out, towards the light on the other side. You got to learn how to face your shadow self, your shadow demons, your demons on the inside. You got to face that first, okay? Before going and trying to battle other people's demons. You see what I'm saying? Because of things that they put themselves through. You got to learn how to let people live out their karma. You got to let people live out their karma while you live out your karma. You see what I'm saying? So again, like I said about that rope situation in gym class, you guys, you can't make it to the top of that rope when you got 2, 3, 4 people hanging on to you. It's too much weight. It's too much weight. You're not going to make it. So, by you choosing yourself to put yourself first, a lot of people are not going to like it, you guys. By you choosing to say no to a lot of, people that, that are so used to calling upon you, that are so used to, she'll be there or he'll be there if I need him. These people are not going to like the fact that you are starting to learn how to say no. And it's not no, I don't want to help you. It's no, I have to help me first. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a huge difference, you guys. So You just got to remember that, it's not selfish to be selfless. That's just like you got to start loving yourself first. Just like you have to learn how to love you before you learn how to love somebody else, you guys. So again, go through your own storms, go through your own trials, and get yourself out to the other side. Because even when it comes to situations like family and friends, you guys, you can't save everybody. You cannot save everybody. You're not going to be able to. As much as you would like to, you're only one person. You're only one person. You have to also keep in mind and remember that no one's coming to save you. No one's going to save you. Who can you call that is going to drop everything and come quick? You see what I'm saying? Who can you call that's going to be a listening ear? You see what I'm saying? Who can you call that's going to help you or keep you from sinking? You see what I'm saying? It's just not the same. It's just not always the same, especially when, people are so used to you being that person. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that nobody takes this message the wrong way. I'm not saying, no, you can't be there for people. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is Spirit is saying you have to learn how to save yourself first. And then you can look back and give other people the tips. You see what I'm saying? When you go through your own darkness and you go through your own trials and your own tribulations, then you can pass out the tips. You can learn how to, pass out this information, this knowledge that you gain on your own while in the midst of saving yourself, being there for self. You can, pass along that knowledge that's going to help somebody else be able to maneuver through their darkness. You see what I'm saying? So again, you have to learn, how to be there for self first, you guys. You can't pull everybody with you. You can't be there for everybody. You have to learn how to live your own life. You have to learn how to, be there for you. You see what I'm saying? So, again, that is pretty much all I wanted to come on here and talk about today, you guys. As you already know, as always, I'm going to pull you guys a angels and ancestors message, y'all. So, again, it's just, time out for, being there for everybody else and being everybody else's footstool. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, most of these people, they, it's a huge difference when, you're dealing with somebody who can't help themselves, who literally physically cannot help themselves. A lot of the times people will call on you, for your help or a helping hand just because they know you're going to do it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the times it don't be nothing wrong with these people. They just want to use you. You see what I'm saying? Because, all you're thinking about is, let me help, this person. Let me do this for this person, and not even realizing this person is using you. Because not all the time people call upon you for help because they truly need help. Again, you see what I'm saying? A lot of the times these people will call upon you for help because they know that you're going to do it. They know that they can use you. They know that they can get, this money up out of you, or they know that they can, sleep on your couch, or they know that, they can borrow your car. They know that, you're going to come through and just make everything all right for them. Okay. So again, you have to learn how to let people go through their own struggles. You have to learn how to let people get up and do it themselves. You see what I'm saying? So again, that self-love, you guys, that put yourself first. You can't save nobody else unless you save yourself first, unless you help you first. Okay. You just cannot. It just does not work like that, and as like I said, as much as we, want to be there and be that crutch for everybody else, a lot of the time people just use you as a footstool, and this is the reason why, and you'll know the ones that has been manipulating you the whole time. Once you learn how to say no and you see that these people get mad, if they get mad and upset and angry with you for, deciding to put you first, then you already know off top, oh, those are the ones that's been manipulating you. Those are the ones that's just been using you, for whatever it is that they using you for. You see what I'm saying? So again, you can't be everybody else's footstool. You can't be everybody's doormat. You see what I'm saying? You can't bend over backwards for everybody, you guys. You got to learn how to bend over backwards for yourself first. You see what I'm saying? You just got to, you just got to. It comes a time where, sometimes you just, you have to cut everybody, cut people loose. Sometimes you just got to cut people loose, man, so that you can focus on getting yourself together. Because again, like I said, you can share that knowledge. You can go back and, give that knowledge to people that's going through what you going through, or that will potentially face what you had to face in your life, and by you sharing that knowledge, or share, giving them some type of tips, life tips, it'll help them. it'll help them. Okay, you can't swim for everybody. You got to learn how to swim for yourself. Spirit is saying save yourself first. Okay, you gotta save yourself first. All right, angels, let me get one card for my shiny tea session buddies. What message can I deliver to them today, angels? So I'm going to let them up off this video. Ooh. Let me find that card, y'all. All right. So, the card we got, you guys, is Earth Mother. It is Earth Mother, you guys. So, let me go on and read the message for Earth Mother, and I'm going to let y'all go. I've been talking your ear off for 30 minutes. Earth Mother. I think we got this message one time before. I don't know. I don't really remember, but anyway, let me go and get y'all this message so I can get up off of here, y'all. I'm burning up in this car. So, Earth Mother says, allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Okay? You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. And it is important for you to know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you and are helping to clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Okay. Again, like I said, you guys, that self-love, you see, you can love people, you know, and you know, but you have to also remember, you know, to love, you know, how to love yourself, you guys. So again, I am going to go ahead and end the video, end the message there, you guys. And let y'all go. Okay. I hope that somebody can take something from this message, you guys. I hope that, you know, this message has helped somebody. You know, like I said, again, even if, you know, you can only take, you know, even if one thing, you can take one thing from this message and can apply it to your life, apply it to your situation, and, you know, keep it moving in your life. Continue to, you know, grow within yourself, you guys. And continue to love oneself. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what, okay? Shiny love, y'all. And I'm about to go on and get up off of here and let y'all get on with your day so I can get on with mine, okay, boo? I love you guys. Until next time, bye.